Hi everybody, Rabbi Yaakov Moskowitz here, and it has been such an honor for me to be able to share these thoughts over the past week on Parashat Vaetchanan, to be able to go through this journey together with all of you, and really a very big thank you and a tremendous yesher koyach to Rabbi Danino for all that he does to put together this incredible program of Shnayim Yomi week in and week out, every single day. There's another video that comes out. Why? For the purpose of being mechazek all of us to be able to continue in this very chashuv mitzvah of Shnayim Mikra. And a big yasher koach to all of you who are sticking with it and stick with the program and every single day doing another aliyah. And even if we miss a day, and even if we miss a week, we still continue, we still stay on track, watching the videos, but more importantly, making sure to stay on track with the chumash, with the actual parsha, and really getting a clarity in Hashem's Torah. You know, my chavrusa, Rabbi Chaim Shmuel Blinder, told me a beautiful story that he heard from Rav David Yosef, who came down here to Miami. This is what he said. He said that he used to have a seder with his father, Chacham Ovadia, and this seder took place at night, and the process was that Rav Ovadia would call him, and then once Rav Ovadia calls him, then he would go over to Rav Ovadia's apartment and they would learn. So one time he came over, and while he was there, the Rebbitzin was kibitzing and was saying to Rav Ovadia, you know, why is it that every time you call David, you have to open up the phone book and look up his number in the phone book, and then you call him? I don't understand. She says, you know the entire Torah in your brain. You have everything memorized. Kol Torah kula. Why can't you also remember Reb David's number? So Rav Ovadia chuckled, and he said, okay, I'm going to try to remember. And he repeated the number a few times to himself, and he looked up here and tried to remember. Okay, I'm going to remember the number for next time. Well, the next day came, and Rav David got the call, and when he came over to the apartment, he asked his mother, he said, Ima, did Abba remember the number, or did he have to look it up in the phone book? And she laughed, and she said, of course he didn't remember. He had to look it up in the phone book. The only thing that was really important to Rav Ovadia Yosef was Torah, was understanding. So that was the only thing that he wanted in his brain. That was the only thing that was meaningful to him. You know why? Because Rav Ovadia understood that Torah is the one and only way that we will really be able to connect with the Ribbono Shel Olam. You know, in this week's parsha we said, "V'ahavta Hashem Elokecha b'chol avavcha, b'chol nafshecha, b'chol moedecha." Love Hashem with everything. And then right after that, the Torah tells us, "V'hayu hadvarim ha'ila asher anochi mitzavcha hayom," that these things that I command you should be on your heart. And Rashi says that it's mitoch kach. It's a result of the understanding of Torah, of getting into the Torah, of becoming aware of Hakadosh Baruch Hu and attaching to His ways. That is going to bring a person to true love of the Ribbono Shel Olam. And the Gurarieh explains Rashi as follows. He says that it's through the Torah that a person recognizes HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Through the Torah, a person understands Hashem's ways and what's good. And a person understands the tremendous praises of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and that leads them to Ava, that leads them to love of Hashem. We have to stop and recognize, if we want to accomplish what we're supposed to accomplish in our lives, which is to develop a really close relationship with the Ribbono Shel Olam, the way to do that is through Torah, through learning Torah, understanding Hashem's Torah. The more that we get into Hashem's Torah, the more we see Hashem's beautiful midos, the more we understand HaKadosh Baruch Hu's incredible emes, and the more that we begin to apply that to our lives, the more that we see, whoa, hey, this is the key to having a successful marriage. Hey, applying these midos is the way for me to be able to successfully deal with my coworkers. This is really the key to be able to raise my children properly. The more that we get into the Torah, the more that we see the emes of it, the more that we see how beautiful and uplifting it is. And in turn, that is what is going to develop that relationship with HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Be'ezus Hashem, this should be a tremendous chizuk for us as we go through Parashat Vaetchanan and remind ourselves and reconnect ourselves as much as possible to the Torah. And it's through that that we'll be able to accomplish our ultimate purpose of developing a close relationship with the Ribbono Shel Olam. Have a beautiful Shabbos.